So, hello everyone. What's up, guys? So now it's just getting started. Alright, just checking out the settings. How are you doing, guys? What's up? What's good? Just saying up front, we are gonna do it with two parts, maybe even a third part. We're gonna switch a little bit the platform so we can catch as much people as possible, because I know not everyone has the time availability for now. But yeah, we're just gonna go through all questions you got, friends. So let's go. Hello. Long time no see, brother. How you've been? I'm great, brother. Thanks. How are you? Hello. Crazy. When I just go through it, just a few from you I already remember. A little bit the name. So yeah. Alright. So what's good, friends? How've been your trading day? Who capitalized today on some nice, hopefully some bullish movements on gold, because it was insane today. Very nice push up. Love from Pakistan. Love from Austria, brother. Today in Austria, sun is shining. I'm right now here in the garden. And I just decided to do a quick live here with you. Alright, do you trade ICT? Well, if we want to talk about ICT, then we gotta talk a little bit about ICT, because it's not that easy to explain this kind of thing. I just did some recordings for the inner circle. Just trying to add some new videos to the course to make it a little bit more, updated, more information and so on. And also for me, with time, I'm getting better by my own in trading, and I understand things a little bit better than before. And I just came up with some deep research regarding ICT and the strategies, because most people I think they have a total wrong expectation when it comes to ICT a little bit. They see ICT as the godfather of trading. If you're on Twitter, then you will see that so many people call themselves the new godfather of trading with tons of refinements. But I just have one very simple question to everyone who's trading ICT, because most people will believe this is the best strategy out there and you can't even be successful without trading this type of strategy. But let's just be honest. This guy has over 1 million followers on YouTube, and how many of them are really profitable? I bet on that the statistics are not much different than to normal retail traders. Like in general, you can look on CFTC broker. They have to show you how many people are successful, how many people are losing money in trading, and the majority of them are losing money. It's, I think, around, every broker has a little bit different statistics, but I've seen very incredible statistics with even 99% people not being profitable with them. And I think this is very shocking to see. And people will now try to claim that the 1% are then ICT traders, which is not even possible, because ICT is not the most popular strategy out there. I think the most popular strategy is actually trading with normal support resistance. I think this is the most popular way of trading, as well as trading with patterns, falling wedge, head and shoulders, and so on. This is probably the most popular trading style, followed by SMC, followed by ICT. And then you got all these other strategies who use a mix of all of these plus some additional concepts. And yeah, I just came to the conclusion that what you see on ICT promoting, or his strategy, is nothing new. It's because I never really learned ICT trading from ICT. I would also not call myself ICT trader or something like that. Even though for a while I believed I'm trading like ICT, because I'm using a lot of concepts from him. just to realize that I'm not, and just to realize that ICT is just a big name for branding. And I don't wanna bash on that or something, because I think the strategy or the concepts are super powerful. But the main problem is that people just think it's something different. They believe that this strategy is something magical, something which is here to give you high win rate. Like here, someone just wrote down, Rifat, I want to trade with win rate 80%. I mean, even if you just try to look for win rate with high percentages, I'm gonna say it up front, it's not gonna be ICT. ICT is not a high win rate strategy, but you can make it, because what is even ICT trading itself? What concepts is right now the real strategy? And the answer is that ICT concepts are concepts and not a strategy. You have basically all concepts that exist probably in his videos on YouTube. Still, till this date, I only watched around, I don't know, maybe 6 videos from him, and none of them I started from the beginning till the end, because I cannot watch that long a video and to not get any value from it, just watching, and not, he's just talking around the, I don't know, like he just shares so much information that I don't need, because I want to learn something. I don't want to know something about how he sees things regarding this and this topic in the world, what's going on right now. I just want to understand the concept itself. And you're going to be much better if you just try to research how trading works, or how it worked decades ago, before ICT. And you will come to the conclusion it's the same. ICT has just rebranded it with a new name, like Power 3, or whatever. I don't even know his names. Silver Bullet, which is just an imbalance. It's just crazy. And for me, just showcase that even though he's giving knowledge for free, he's not giving it for free. He gives it for attention. He gives it for views. And he gets paid by that. He has a big influence. He can has a lot of power through that. And that is something which I also believe it's quite difficult, because people just say, oh, he's giving it for free. And because of that, they like him, which is, from my point of view, the wrong way to like a people just because he gives something for free. Because that's not how the world works at the end. None of you is giving things for free without receiving something for it, or at least you want to receive something from it. It starts in a basic relationship where you want to give love and you want to get love back, for instance. The same with raising a family, kids and so on. You also want to get help from the kids later on, and so on, from your friends. If you have a problem, you want to call them, be able to call them and to get something from them. Everyone is like this. And then people just see ICT on YouTube and say, wow, this is the godfather of trading and it must be correct, and he's so great that he shares that with us. But I'm just saying, he's not just sharing it for that. He also never could be able to even prove something. And I don't want to hate on that, of course not, because I'm also thankful that I learned his concepts from other traders through different mentorships that I've attended. If everyone doesn't know that, like, I attended so many mentorships in my life so far, I can't even tell you how many. I totally forgot that. I stopped counting after 30 mentorships, because I wanted to understand everything about this trading space. And I just came to the conclusion at the end that this is just a rabbit hole where you can dig so deep into it that you will never find the bottom, because there is no bottom. There is just a cycle of you the entire time dealing with a topic, trying to go for, like the one guy right now here, 80% win rate, and then just to figure out that there is no strategy out there that can guarantee you a certain win rate or a limit of how much it has to provide you, because everything will come down at the end to your emotion and to your ability to control a strategy. If you trade the same strategy which I teach in the inner circle, for instance, you will have different results than I have. We might go into similar trades and so on, but at the end, just because you go into the same trades like I do, it doesn't mean that we are going to have the same win rate at the end or the same kind of results. I see it bullish, you see it bullish. You take the buys right now, you take the buys later on. Just a single minute can make a huge difference. And then I can control my emotions. I can follow strict risk management. You can't. You're blowing the account in the next losing trade. I have a small loss, maybe not even a loss. Maybe I can close it at break even. So where is right now the guarantee of the win rate? The strategy itself, if you would just follow it mechanically, could provide you 80% win rate, let's say. And because of the one who is using that one will not be able to understand it. And maybe only after a few years, he's gonna be able to control his emotions and to stick to it and to follow the trading edge. Most people need this extra confidence to know what to follow and how to behave in those days when the market is not clean. I can just talk right now from my community, from my inner circle that I have. I mean, it's super funny that I called my own mentorship inner circle, because I didn't even know at that moment when I created the inner circle that this guy ICT even exists. And then since then, many people are confusing right now my mentorship with his mentorship. So it's super funny, but I didn't want to change the name afterwards, because inner circle is just another term for me just to understand, hey, you're in my circle, in my inner circle. And I just like the brand of the name, and that's why I use it at the end. And I use it with the red logo, and that's why I think I still made it a little bit unique for my own. But just what I can tell you right now regarding this kind of topic right now, regarding my experience with the markets right now. I mean, if you haven't realized that, if you're not too much into fundamentals, then you're probably still at the very beginning of your stage as a trader. But we had some very strong news regarding the US dollar, and I'm trading gold only with my inner circle, and we had there some interest rates cuts and so on, and that's manipulating the market a lot. So in days like this, or in weeks like this, when you have a lot of volatility in the market, you have to have a mechanical approach to it and to understand what the market is about to do and how to deal with those things. And very simple, I couldn't trade every day, and I didn't, because it was simply not valid. It was not high probability for me to take trades in specific situations. Now, people will come and people will have so wrong expectations, trading them with my strategy, for instance, and will believe, hey, but I believe you have an 80% win rate. So didn't I, or am I not supposed now to take everyday good trades to have that 80% win rate and to win almost every day? No, because it's not every day a perfect setup. And sometimes there's a perfect setup and I'm not able to see it by my own. Maybe you can see it, because your eyes are more trained for that one situation than my eyes. There are scenarios happen more often than there are scenarios happen more less. So you see, it all depends at the end of so many factors, and everything is random. You can't predict it. And that's the same reason why ICT concepts is not a 100% win rate strategy. It's not even an 80% win rate strategy. It can be a 0% win rate strategy if you're using it the wrong way. So even with ICT concept, you have to do so much work. You cannot even believe how much work you have to put into it, because ICT is not giving you a specific guideline. He just says, hey, this concept, that concept, oh, you could mix that with that one. But yo guys, just because you're using one thing slightly different, let's say you're identifying this as equal highs or this one as external, internal liquidity, whatsoever, and you just do it with 1 pip difference, you have a different strategy. You have a total different strategy. Just very small changes would change everything on how you perceive things. Someone will buy when you're selling every single time. You just gotta understand which one is the manipulation for now, and if it's even gonna start to move right now, or if that move will happen later on. So many factors, so many variations. And now, how do you wanna create a strategy which is so mechanical every single time that everyone will do the same, and you will always make wins, or you will always make more wins than losses? It's super hard, super difficult, and this is exactly why so many people in reality is gonna lose, because they have a wrong expectation of how market works. They don't understand these things that I just share right now with you. So that's what you gotta follow. All right, Sebi, you look so delicious. Yo, bro, thank you. Hope you're gonna be tomorrow here, bro. Sebi, are you the one who makes beats? Yeah, guys, you need to check out these two guys making music. The one making beats, the other one making music. All right. Aventurian, the secret is to find your edge. Totally, 100%. That is the secret. Having an edge, follow that edge. So guys, let's go. Drop the questions one more time, because right now I have to scroll a bit. What are your thoughts on Playboy Carti's new song? It's insane. Very nice. Stop spam refund. I want to trade with you. I have to block that guy if he just sends it one more time. As someone who's a younger 16 years old, I thank you very much. You're welcome, brother. It's crazy that with your age, you're interested in this topic, man. This is insane. I wish I would be the same, but I mean, yeah, it's mixed, because you still have to enjoy life and don't focus your entire energy, especially when you're 16 years old, in trading. I mean, you can do that and you're gonna be ahead of many people, but I believe if you're starting around 20 years, it's super fine. What do you look for when the chart is in the top because there are no OB in liquidity? Well, you see, that is exactly the issue that people have, because they don't understand how to follow concepts. They follow patterns. With pattern trading, you will be lost at all-time highs. I had very good days here right now when we've been at all-time highs. Traded yesterday, very beautiful long and short, and today a very beautiful long at all-time high. At all-time high right now, when people were scared to take it, I still went aggressively in longs. Beautiful day. Your mentality and strategy helped a lot. Thank you, Darius. You're welcome. What do you think about quantum funds trading? Hey, is that a scanned X capital? Is it that? If yes, then I totally recommend them. Share about your strategy, bro, please. Yeah, what should I share? Should I explain now in this video my entire strategy? Do you really think that is possible? People have so wrong understanding of how to explain a strategy. It's like when I get questions like this, it just amplifies me. You have no idea about trading. That is my issue, and I it's like I don't even want to support people like this who are like at that level of beginning, because you have to go through so much first before you're gonna understand it. And it's hard to tell, but what I just explained in this entire life should be already so much helpful for so many people, but only if you follow what I just said. What trusted prop firm you recommend for trade? Currently, if I'm really honest, I only trust one single prop firm 100%, and that is FTMO. The other ones, every single time I'm requesting a payout, I do it over like this. Like, hopefully I get it. Yeah, today, for instance, received a payout from Alpha Capital. Very thankful that it worked out. It took around 2 days, I think. Yeah, even though right now I heard a lot of things about them, so I'm grateful that I got it. But yeah, I'm super careful with the rest of it. Also, Funded Next, very good prop firm. Also received with them lately a payout. I think it was this week. And Top One Trader looks great. Also received payouts with them. And I think that's it. The futures prop firms are better. Top Step, Apex. But if I'm honest, for me, Personal Capital is the #1, bro. You gotta go through that. Otherwise, bro, being at this level you're right now, do you still go on a tilt sometimes because you can't remove the emotional side of trading completely, right? What is tilt? I don't know what that is, bro. You like the emotional side in trading. Let me explain you that kind of thing. I don't know if you can totally remove it. I just have phases where I barely think emotionally in trading, where I'm super systematic, like crazy. And usually when I have phases like this, I have crazy win rate and I really rock it. And it's like when I have done those weeks with 100%. And when I tell people around about that, then there are two kind of people. The one says, oh, it's all a scam, it can't be possible 100%, and the other one, yeah, that's exactly what I've been looking for. And the thing is, the reality is kind of in between, because also me, I can't sustain 100% win rate the entire time. I can have it sometimes for a few weeks, even straight sometimes, and it's exactly the phases when I make the most money of the year in trading. But then again, a bad phase is gonna come, or a phase when it's not gonna be that good. It happened to me exactly right now. When I did this crazy flipping journey, flipped it from 1,000 to 50,000 in 1.5 months. And then what happened? I couldn't see anything. No setups. I waited. I chilled. I've seen. Took some small losses. Took some small wins, and so on. And it was like just back and forth. And I was like literally in 1 week not making really much profit. Just small profits compared to the previous ones. But still profits, and still life-changing profits for most traders out there. But it is what it is. Are those phases, and you gotta accept it, gotta go through that. And I would not say that these phases are not gonna affect your emotions. It's gonna affect it, because if you got used to having crazy results and then suddenly it's smaller, it's like, hey, what's going on right now? So yeah. That wife beater looks amazing, you bro. Hey bro, thanks. What is better to keep doing, job or go full-time trading? Bro, you should definitely keep a job, man. Just going full-time is very hard, I would say, to go full-time. It really requires a lot. I would say at least 3 years experience you gotta need before you're considering going full-time, and you gotta have the experience. Best easy pair to trade, bro. There is no best easy trade pair, because there is no easy pair. Why should I pick a difficult pair if I can choose the most easiest pair? So it doesn't make any sense, man. It's like people want to have answers to so stupid questions sometimes, which doesn't exist, because the answer doesn't exist. What is the most easiest way to make money? Who wouldn't do that if that would be easy? Easy doesn't exist. You can make it easy if you just follow it for a long time. Do you have some recommendations for, companies or anybody? Quantum funds trading. Like I said, for me, personal is what I would focus on. I would not be focusing on any kind of funds or anything like that. I don't really see there any benefits in working with companies. I think the moment when you start trading for companies or whatever, right? Like, we're not talking right now about prop firms, but prop firms will be in the same category. I don't really see it beneficial, if I'm honest. If you can still, you can make a corporate account on big brokers. Look for those ones who are regulated, depending on from where you are. I'm from Europe, looking for some Europe brokers with FCA regulations or something like that. Opening up a corporate account over there, and let's go. You can flip it. You can accumulate money over time and increase it whatsoever. It's gonna work. I think it's the best way possible. But I just believe that this stage with funding personal accounts, and I'm honest with you, is the hardest stage with prop firms. And maybe this is why also this question kind of comes sometimes from people who are looking to manage money or whatsoever, because it's very hard emotionally to manage your own personal capital, because you could go crazy in one day and you could literally blow the account. I've done that so often already, and I even blowed sometimes 30,000 accounts in one day, even when I had experience. And I was like, sheesh, what just happened? Like, what have I done? And it was just one bad day. I was just super emotional for whatever reason, and I was even some form experience with it, but I still blowed it because emotions took over me. And I realized, all right, now I understand why so many people are trading only with prop firms, because with prop firms you have zero risk. You're gonna lose your funded account, and everyone who you see who are getting payouts with funded accounts, they all blow their accounts so fast. So less make it to the scaling stage and all these things, and they just blow it. And the reason is because trading is very hard, and it's not that simple at the end to manage it. And it's definitely the hardest way, and that's why personal capital, many people will blow it. And I just had a look recently on some statistics. Only 1% of traders from the entire world now combined, and we talk about institutional traders and so on, only 1% make it better than the overall market performance of the S&P 500 and so on. Only 1%. So they beat the market. It's crazy. Statistics crazy. It's not good for traders. It's too much emotions involved in this entire thing, and that's what people are losing. Brother, can you teach me trading? Yeah, I mean, I'm having a mentorship where I teach trading. Yes, you can check the link in the description. But at the end, it's all on you, right? You have the resources. You can join our Zoom calls. You can see daily forecasts. You have a good community there. You got a course, but it's all on you if you are ready to learn it, and if you're ready to dedicate the time for it and to bring the time with you, right? Most people just believe, yeah, I'm buying this course in 1 month I'm profitable. You're not. You're definitely not. After years, maybe. But it all starts with day one. So please, can you kindly reduce the cost of your mentorship to make it more affordable, bro? It's like the reason why I put that value over it, and I still think it's the value you get is too high for it. But the reason why it's still at that low price is because I know that most of the people will actually need more time in order to succeed in it. That's why going lifetime is the best way possible. I see that most of the people will only join for the monthly because they only watch you for 1 month, understand that, hey, trading is hard, whatsoever. Maybe they're switching strategies because they believe there's something better, are trapped in the rabbit hole of trading, digging deeper, looking for the bottom, which doesn't exist. Switching strategies, at the end, ending up losing, giving up, and that's it. At the end, yeah, it's up to you. That's the reality of it. You gotta understand, you have to be educated, and you get the education there live from my side 2 times per week, and that is literally the price you gotta pay. You got a course, you got daily forecast in form of a video explaining you everything that I see, and it's almost always happening that way. It's of course there are days sometimes when also me I don't understand what's going on, but I also explain you, hey, for me, I don't see it right now, but when I say, hey, it's going up, this thing goes up. You just have to figure out your entry. So I think it's priceless for that. So many people got funded through the Inner Circle program. So many people getting payouts from that. I'm not gonna change the price just for someone who can't afford it for now, because trading literally costs like the price for it is more than my mentorship. My mentorship is the lowest entry barrier because you have to buy challenges multiple times because you're gonna lose them. It's the process. That's how you learn to get a profitable trader, by losing so often. And now when someone says, yeah, but your mentorship is too expensive, bro, then trading is too expensive for you. It's not gonna work out for you. Nobody said that this is the best business ever. It's probably one of the hardest, and the one which I would never recommend to any friend of mine to start, because you gotta go literally through pain, and it costs you so much money. I didn't have the chance to buy for €129 a month a mentorship and to get this type of education. I had to buy I don't know how many and to invest so much money, and I've lost in my first year of trading over 30,000. 30,000 for the first year. And now someone comes here, oh, €129 is too big. I mean, bro, you're in the wrong business then. I'm sorry. Bro, can we sell gold? Oh, bro, I have no idea. I'm not looking at the charts right now. And this type of advice is the most bullshit advice you can give to anyone, to buy or to sell. Signal's biggest scam. If you don't even understand that yet, I'm sorry for you. You're again in the wrong business. Share about your strategy. What do you want to know about it? What's your thoughts on these firms who put you straight to funding? No idea, bro. I don't care. Trading cannot be taught. You have to teach yourself. Exactly. Final one, will ICT win the Robins? Yeah, ICT will do nothing, bro. What do you think of digital dropshipping? Is it a good business to start? Is it better than trading? No idea. I don't think that dropshipping is going to be easier. I think it doesn't matter what you're doing. You got to understand if you have the passion for it, if you like what you do, and if you're able to invest the money and time into it. If you do that, it's fine. Otherwise, every business is going to be difficult for you. What do you think? In next session, what is your stop loss pips? I'm using always around 30 pips stop loss on my setups, usually. Sometimes even bigger. I'm not a fan of small stop losses, especially in gold. 30 pips can be moved in 1 minute, so. All right. So guys, 30 minutes are done. We're gonna now switch to platforms. All right. So you can now go on Inner Circle on Instagram. I'm gonna share the link in the Insta story. You can join it there. We're doing a part 2 there. All right, we're gonna start in 5 minutes.